Do you want piece control like this? Well, that's a good thing, because today for you guys, I found the best keyboard and mouse settings that I have combined with Cold, Peterbot, and Arc. So yeah, let's get into the settings. So yeah, these are my 2026 updated keyboard and mouse settings. As you can see, I use Windows full screen. It doesn't really matter between Windows and full screen. Doesn't the delay isn't that difference. Yeah, the delay doesn't really matter. My monitor, you just put that to what your monitor is. I use that about 1080 resolution. VSync this is very bad. You don't want it. Just set this to your monitor's refresh rates. Performance mode, you want always on performance mode. 150 brightness, just so I can see in boxes and everything. The colorblind mode, I can literally see in Storm and in boxes with this colorblind settings. It's actually OP. It's a little bit like weird looking, but yeah, it works. The user interface parallax, I don't know what that is. Yeah, doesn't really matter. For the rest of the display, you want this on 100, unless you want more FPS, then you can turn it down to like 90 or something. I recommend to keep it at 100. It's just the best for like search tags and just like hitting your shots, you know. Put that on off. You want this on epic or just high, so I can see stuff on the ground. Textures on low, so you can get more FPS. Mesh is also on low, so you can get cleaner building breaking animations. And for the advanced graphics, show FPS, you can turn that on or off, doesn't really matter. Latency markers, I don't really know what that is. The NVIDIA low latency, if you're on a like low end PC, you can turn that on like on or boost. But if you're like a mid to high end PC, you can just turn it on or even off. And for this debug performance taskbar, please turn this off. It makes your game so delayed. Audio, this is all personal preference. So yeah. Audio quality on high. This you want to turn off. For this, you just have it on default or whatever sounds better for you. I have my background noise and notification only. Captions, you want all that off. The user sound effects is actually OP. They're a little bit worse, but it's still very good, so I recommend using it. This, I'm not streaming right now, so you can have this on. You can copy these. I don't really use voice chat, but yeah, you can copy these if you want. Put this to the lowest MS you can, or whenever everyone says the lowest MS, you should use that. Just waiting for African servers still. You want that on. You want this on or off. That really depends on you. You want this on press jump and hold jump, otherwise it's gonna like messed up, bro. This you want on. This you also want to hold aim. This you want on. This you want off. The pump and dump isn't really in the game anymore, so we don't really know about this setting. Care about the setting at all. These are just built from my binds that I have. You can set these if you want, but these are just the one I use. This you want on. It's very useful. These tips are the continuous fire. It's actually like bad, and it makes your gun stop shooting randomly, so I would not recommend it at all. It's very bad. This turns up a bolt off, bro. We all know the drill. Your build can be way better with normal building. For the reset building choice, this is mostly made for controller. If you use switch mode, like for me on keyboard, it's actually I don't like using it. Even though I have it on, it's fine though. Triple building, you want this on. Simple edits. If you're good with it, I don't mind. Just use it, but I recommend turning it off if you're on keyboard. You can just be so much better without it. The disable pre-edit option, I like using it. If you're a competitive player, you can try it off, but like yeah, I don't play comp right now, so it's on for me. The auto confirm edits, you want these on both. If you're on like high ping or on controller, it confirms your edit automatically. But if you like it off, then you can do that. I don't know what these are, but yeah, if you want them, you can. You want on, you want all those on. Turn replace all for less delay, getting the drill. If I receive water review, then turn them on. Turn all the energy saving off for less delay and more FPS. This is just to like turn off your sprites on your back. My reticles all because I use a custom crosshair. You want this on, it's actually really good. First person isn't in the game anymore, so we don't need those. You can turn this off. Cumulative, so the game counts the damage up for you. This is way easier for you to get the numbers that you want. It's basically like when I count up the damage you've already done. It's very easy. So you don't have to do the math, you know? You want these on hit only, just for the best effect. 125, so you can see the numbers easily. I use 100% HUD skill just because my monitor fits with my monitor and I can see better with it. So yeah, for all of these you can have them all on. If you want to see your ping, there's this net debug stats. Here it is. Turn this on if you want to see your ping. Now finally, going into the sensitivity, this is where I have combined cold, Peterbots, and ARC's settings. So yeah, this is all on 800 dpi, 1000 Hz mouse. I used 3.5 on my X and Y, 34.9 on my scope and targeting, and 150 or 20 on my volume editing. My keybinds, I'm just gonna scroll through these so you guys can pause if you want. I'm not gonna go this slow. So yeah, those are my updated settings for 2026. Hope you guys enjoyed, and if you want the merch for my brand KRX, check the link in the description.